shoulder before. Okay, so this is a basic finger wave set, a full head. And now I'll show you how to accomplish this. All right. So when you start your finger waves, you have to keep in mind how the client would like to wear the finger waves. So if the client would like a part on the side, wherever you start at will be considered your open end, okay? Finger waves are nothing but small C's going in opposite directions. And it's basically teaching you how to mold and sculpt hair, wet hair or dry hair. So this is the way the client wants to wear it. So I'm using a wide all-purpose comb. You can use a finger wave comb, any comb other than a tail comb for state board purposes. I've used 2 combs method before also. I'll show that later. But right now I'm gonna show the finger whip method. So I'm gonna measure 2 fingers but lift up. And what the key is to use the beginning of the teeth and slide, lay the comb flat, lift it up, pinch it, go up underneath your finger and comb in the opposite direction, smooth, and slide off. Then your goal is to fill in this gap. So you would put your finger there, keep balance, slide it, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, go underneath and clean and connect these 2 subsections. Smooth and slide off. Then I'm gonna slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, comb and connect, smooth, slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, comb and connect, smooth, and slide off. Okay, and this is called a ridge. This would be my closed end. This would now be the open end. So when you start a full head, you're gonna start off first with 1 finger wave before you go around the whole head. So now I'm gonna start on the open end on this side. Slide the opposite way, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, come in, comb the opposite way, slide off. Slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch. Get underneath your fingers and comb really well. Smooth it out and slide off. Slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, comb, smooth, slide off. Slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, comb and connect, smooth and slide off. So slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, and then you're gonna comb these 2 together, smooth it out so you don't have any gaps. Now I'm gonna take this and go all the way around the head. Come back over here. I'm gonna start here. This is open, concave. This is convex. So this is the closed end, this is the open end. The key is once it gets too dry, you want to mist it with water. A lot of gel works. So I'm going to come on this side, and you're going to see how I start again. Now I'm going to slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, go underneath, and comb and connect. And based on how big you want the waves, you can, make them further apart. Slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, connect these 2 subsections, smooth it out, and slide off. Slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, connect these 2 sections, smooth it, slide off. Now I'm gonna go around, okay? So, can you see on this side? Slide, lay the comb flat, lift up and pinch, You don't want the hair to be flat to the head. Comb it out. Slide, lay the comb flat, lift up and pinch. Go underneath. Make sure you keep the row underneath and the gaps covered. You use the back of the comb to fill in any gaps. It's about molding. Slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch. Combing and molding and smoothing. A little water if it feels dry. You can over direct your ridges based on the design that the client wants, but your ridges don't have to come above your fingers. It's a matter of preference. Slide, lay comb flat, lift up, pinch. Smoothing it and blending it off. Then I'm going to slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, and connect these two subsections. Smooth. Now this is my open end. So what I want to do is bring this back. And now I'm going to go this way. The opposite direction towards my open end. I'm going to slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch, comb the opposite way. Slide off. Okay. Slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch. Comb it, smooth it, slide off. Slide, lay the comb flat, lift up, pinch. Okay, now I'm gonna just go through it. Okay. See, if you make sure that you clean up underneath every row, it makes it easier when you go back around to the next row. You learn a lot of things with finger waves, dexterity on how to move the hair wet and dry. It teaches you how to manipulate the hair in different ways and be very creative. It's my open end, so now I'm going the opposite way. It's about molding and getting the hair to do what you want it to do. Once you have the right direction, you can do anything with finger waves. You can use a finger wave comb or a purpose comb, especially for your state board. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the other tail comb to show you this method. You cannot do this for your state exam, but you will use the tail comb as your finger, and then you would do the same thing. A lot of people believe it's easier with the tail comb, but it depends on preference and you know how big you want them. But I can do the same thing with just two combs. Over direction and the ridge is just a design that you can use. People love high ridges, okay? And you see how easy it is? I can move the hair the same way using 2 combs. Coming around. Okay. Okay. And this would be considered my open end right here. And I will put this here behind the ear, bring it up, and this would be considered my open end here. You would slide, lay comb flat, lift up, pinch, smooth. It's about smoothing and molding. So like I said before, for your state test, depending on your state, you can use a 2-comb method, or you have to use your finger as what I'm doing here with the tail comb. And a wide tooth all-purpose comb. Because I'm dealing with curly hair, relaxed hair, a wide tooth comb all-purpose works better for me, all right? If it don't work for you, then you do what's best for you. It's about you accomplishing the style in the best way, okay? Okay, and then you will proceed on down, and that's it for my demo.